Hey guys, Wet Movie 1 back here again for another collection video for you guys today. You may be asking yourselves, what kind of movie collection video are you guys going to be doing today? Look at this. Look at my room right now. It's all in disarray. There's baby, playthings, baby little rockers. We even have, a bed thing in here which, babies stay on. But Brendan, your movies look like they're intact. And everything. There's, bookcases here, movies there. Everything, looks legit. You know what I'm saying? Like even my signed DVD of The Wizard, signed by Luke Edwards right there. My new Blu-ray I recently got signed by Craig Robinson, who I met a handful of days ago, which was super cool. Hung out with him in the VIP section. I rolled baller status on that day. But you may be asking yourselves, everything looks straight, man. Let me open the store right here. Let me show you guys, what's popping off over here at the Wet Movie crib. I just got back from work, okay? And something happened when I was out at work, and I came home, and the shit's all different. But they recently got hardwood floors over here, because this was the kind of carpet we had over here. But yeah, they recently put hardwood floors in here today, so it's kind of cool. It'll be easier to clean and different things like that. But all my bookcases and stuff and all that stuff was in the garage. Hey, Grandma-wee.
Hello.
What's going on?
I gotta get stuff out of the car.
Okay, yeah, because we can't even park in the garage right now because we have. Let me show you what we have in the garage, because we're slowly starting to bring stuff in, like my black bookcases and things. We even have a laundry basket full of my TV shows on a DVD, like Till Death and everything like that. Sopranos. Let's see what here. What's this? Soap. We got some South Park. We also got some Saved by the Bell up in here. It's just a bunch of random TV show stuff. I guess my family just kind of threw in here. We even have bags of DVDs and Blu-rays and just different things, more TV shows, just like random stuff, thrown into bags over here and everything. And yeah, it's just like bags and bags of stuff. But yeah, guys, there's just bags and bags of stuff all throughout all these little things and boxes and things. Of course, TV shows with more stuff, which is all out of order now, which is kind of going to drive me nuts because South Parks are over here and there's more South Parks in that bucket over there. You open this over here, there's even more DVDs of stuff. This one right here is actually a good one, Roommates. If you guys have never seen that movie, I recommend it highly. And Vampire's Kiss, The Good Girl, just like a whole bunch of stuff that's been in my collection for years. And I'm gonna have to reorganize all this stuff because they just randomly threw stuff in different bags and different things. They're in a certain kind of order. At least all the TV show stuff was in a certain spot and all that kind of stuff. And it's kind of like making my hoarder mentality, collector mentality kind of nuts, because I'm sure they just threw some of that stuff in these boxes. But everyone, check out what's going on, what's popping off over here in the garage. We got the family up in here. Ethan, are you playing with Michael Myers? You playing with Michael Myers, homie? Yeah, yay. Yeah, yay. Jump, jump. Everybody jump, jump, jump. Everybody jump. Oh, you want to be a vlogger? You want to be a vlogger? And this is, of course, Ethan's favorite toy that he has that Papa gave him. Look at that. Look at that.
I didn't give him that. That's mine.
I know it's yours, but
you can't have it.
He can't have it, but look at him. He's playing with Michael Myers.
He could play with it, but it's mine. I had this since I was like 12.
Yeah? Yeah, me and you have been a big fan of the Halloween series for a while, huh? How you doing, Aria? People haven't seen you since you were born in that video that I made. Remember? No, you don't remember anything, do you? But I love you. I love you. But look at this, guys. Look at the mess. Like, stuff's all over the floor, falling out of bags. Like, my OCD is, like, kind of going nuts a little bit, and I'm going to have to try to figure out and organize it. Why'd you guys throw all that stuff on the floor? Is there any way you can help me out with one thing? Could you help me move those 2 white bookcases into the garage for now?
Could I help you move? I moved all this shit by myself. Where the fuck were you?
I was working.
All your movies. No, your ass.
I was at work.
You're in San Diego.
Oh, I was in San Diego when you did that, but today I just got back from work all day. But no, I was just wondering if you can help me move those back into the garage.
You're lucky, because I was gonna dump all your movies on the floor and your sister felt sorry for you. I was like, just throw them right here.
Stupid. Look at that. Those trash bags are full of my shit. We're starting to bring in the bags now and get this shit up off the floor. Going through the first little bag here I have and just trying to find out what the hell is in each bag. It's like miscellaneous, kind of stuff, like, HD rants I got from, Zeronized Rack and just random signed DVDs. But then there's like random other stuff in here The House of Rathidicus. Well, guys, my family just left, or my sister and brother-in-law and the kids left to go to the other, my brother-in-law's family's house to get the other car to bring back on over here, because most of the stuff's back in, in the house over here. But then they're leaving me with the duty to put all the movies back, even though they're all out of order. They're all just kind of like randomly thrown in bags because I was out on a trip to San Diego, and then I had to work the next day, and I have to work tomorrow too. But now I have to figure out, how to fit them all back in, and which bags have which stuff in it. I just opened up two of these little bags over here, and they had some like in my Jackass collection, CKY Wild Boys and stuff, and some like miscellaneous DVDs, and of course some like just TV shows stuff. And like, like before, like all the TV show stuff was together and in order. Like I had, of course, all the, Man Show stuff all together, all the seasons together. And now the Man Show, hell, I have a season 4 here, but I don't know where, all the other seasons will be. Are they like in, like what box or which like crate or, suitcase? I have no idea. It's nuts, you know what I mean? Like I didn't even know they were going to get hardwood floors in here, and all that stuff had to be moved out. It's just kind of like, thanks for giving me some notice that all this stuff is going to happen. Well, speaking of hoardings and hoarders, look what I found in this whole mess of stuff that I'm trying to figure out where stuff goes. Hoarders season 2. Damn, I am a hoarder. I'm just like these people, but not that bad. Well, kind of. I don't know. I'm not a messy hoarder. Well, now I'm in this laundry basket trying to, fish out different things and put things in certain, order somehow, or like try to like figure out where certain ones go. So like these Gene Simmons Family Jewels ones, I'm gonna put here, and I've been pulling out, just different DVD sets, and I'm trying to put like the Saved by the Bell ones, back together. I even have Good Morning Miss Bliss, which was the first series of Saved by the Bell before it was called Saved by the Bell. It's like a bootleg one. The new class. Like I even have The Simple Life over here, like, which I'm waiting to see if I get other seasons of it and like where they are, and then try to put them all together going along with like The Simpsons and Sopranos and different things like that. So I'm like gonna go in here and just like pull out other stuff. Like, see, I got more Gene Simmons, Family Jewels, which I'll put right there along with, with the other Gene Simmons ones, because they're all together before. And of course, I have this Notebook Blu-ray set, which I'm going to probably put up here for now for just like regular box sets of like, different things I own. I have so much stuff. I'm like, that now you know why I don't really buy stuff that often in my videos, because I pretty much have almost everything I want. But guys, let's see what's in this little cooler here. I can see where I can organize them and I have music playing and different things like that. I have like this thing I got from Big Lots. I don't even know. There's like all this like random stuff in here. Some of them are really good, good movies. I just gotta try to find the place for them. Like Ernest and, Dickie Roberts, and this one was actually good. My Tuesdays with Maury. But yeah, I just gotta figure out what I'm doing with all this stuff. Well, these ones right here actually. These random ones can just go right there for now. Damn, I still even have my bootleg version of The Wizard over here, which I don't need anymore because I have the official Universal one. I forgot I had this bootleg one I got from like a convention I think a convention or online somewhere. I don't know. I don't need this anymore. Well, stuff is still in disarray a little bit over here, but I came across Dream a Little Dream and Dream a Little Dream 2. Corey Feldman, one day I'll hang out with you. Look at guys, I'm all dusty and everything, and oh my god. This is something I really wasn't planning on doing, because usually when I get home from work, I just kind of want to like lay down and chill. But today's a different kind of day. Let's see what's in this suitcase here, because like I said, my family just like threw random stuff in certain little things, and I don't know which, what stuff is in which anything. You know what I mean? It's all miscellaneous. But let's see what's in here. Well, looks like a mishmash of wrestling and documentaries and different things. This is probably the worst documentary I've seen in my life, but like only in a very, very good way, because it like wrecked me really bad after I watched it. Like it really depressed me for a long, long time. But yeah, like I said, this looks like a mishmash of like, documentaries and wrestling stuff, like Hulk Hogan and, the Royal Rumble stuff in here. At least that stuff's semi together, because I got to put all this stuff, for the most part, on this bookcase where wrestling and documentaries go. Well guys, I'm not even halfway through trying to organize different things. I just sort of like put stuff on this shelf right here sideways a little bit. And of course I'm still working on the kids section and the documentary / wrestling section. The TV show stuff is what's gonna take me a long time to organize and try to figure stuff out. But I even have a big old bag right in here, which of just like miscellaneous, it looks like TV show stuff and documentaries and things. But I'm gonna go through here and try to see if I can, organize this stuff. Like I have the Ken Burns baseball, set right here, which my dad got years ago, of course, before he passed away, and different things. And of course, almost all my seasons of Family Matters I got on DVD. Still organizing and trying to figure out where things are going. Got DVDs, TV show stuff all over the floor where, well, this is like, the family and, family friendly stuff I'm going to put on the side. But I have, like, of course, my Married with Children sets. Over here I found the other copies of The Man Show up over here. Not all of them, but some of them so far. There's still another bag of TV show stuff and other boxes of, in little bags of things. But I'm slowly but surely getting there. But oh yeah, baby, the Critic. It stinks. Well, guys, you may notice I've changed my shirt right now. It's a few days after the previous clip that you guys just saw of me trying to reorganize my DVD collection downstairs. I'm still in the middle of doing that right now. I would have done it, I would have finished it sooner, but I had work and different events in Hollywood, and like going out to the OC Fair, and just a couple days ago I went to the Child's Play or Chucky screening, double feature with Jennifer Tilly and a whole bunch of the crew members, which I thought was really, really kind of cool. I even had Jennifer Tilly sign my House Arrest DVD I have right here. You see it, she signed it in gold. I've always really liked this movie right over here, one of my favorite movies she's ever did. And yeah, I got my Chucky limited edition Blu-ray set. I know there's going to be another set coming out when Cult of Chucky comes out. But I had Don Mancini, Jennifer Tilly, Billy Boyd, it's called, what's his name? The producer of all the Child's Play movies, and the editor of, I believe, Bride of Chucky and Curse of Chucky, signed my set over here, which is pretty dope. I already have this DVD right here that's signed by Don and Jennifer from years ago and everything, but now I have my Blu-ray set signed. But right now, I gotta head on back downstairs and get reorganizing, because like I said, when my family put all my stuff in the garage, it got all unorganized and everything is all mismatched in each little bag and box downstairs, and I need to put them back on the shelf in the correct order. But as you can tell now, guys, the living room has more stuff in it now. My sister and my family has done their laundry, and there's kind of like putting it right here next to like the love seat or couch that we like to call it. I still have my wrestling and documentary section thing going on over there. We have a little TV set up over downstairs for like the kids, and like the kids playpen and toys and stuff everywhere. But like I said before, I still have my little bags of stuff I need to figure out and try to reorganize them, because I have all this space over here that I need to figure out what I'm going to do with. I even have all this stuff over here that are in these boxes. I'm going to try to go through these and reorganize them the best I can, because the TV show section's all jacked up. Alright everyone, I have a big old stack of like Degrassi, DVDs and some like, kid-friendly kind of stuff, which I'm going to be putting over here in the kids and family area. I don't know if this is like really kids and family friendly, but I'm just going to kind of put them in there for the hell of it. Taking a little break for the last like 10-15 minutes now. I still have stuff like spread out all over my table and all mishmash kind of order like. And I still have like two more little gift bags, full of stuff. I'm just trying to, organize here. Like I have Las Vegas, the complete 5th season, which I have another season of it right here. My family really puts stuff all over the place. And as I'm going through my collection of stuff here, I've been putting a box together of stuff I'm like, I don't really need anymore. You know what I mean? And here's some stuff I have in here. Like, I'm just gonna pull some stuff out right here. Mind of Mancia, seasons 1, 2, and 3. Like, I used to really love this show when it was on. I know he's like probably stole jokes and all that kind of stuff, but I really did dig it. And now it looks like the rest of the stuff that's in here is just like regular, like DVD stuff. Rising Sun, Stick It. The prize winner. I have like really just miscellaneous kind of collection here, and I even have this like documentary from back in the day, which is called a documentary section called Chiller Theater. I don't know, I got this a long ass time ago, and here's a movie I really love. I used to watch all the time, called 3 Strikes. Oh yeah, baby, Kid and Play. You can't go wrong with that shit right there, man. But yeah, guys, like I said, I just have about this much left to try to reorganize and figure out, you know, where to put it all. Okay, guys, I have all this left to put back, but this is the last of it here. And after that, I'm just gonna relax and, you know, chill out and watch a movie or something, because that's what I do best. But they're everywhere. Well, I finally finished messing around with my, you know, TV show section of stuff and try to put stuff in semi-order, or at least like, you know, seasons, you know, together and all that kind of stuff. I have most of the stuff off the floor. Some of this other stuff is just, you know, their stuff. This bookcase is probably going to get rid of because it's kind of like broken and kind of messed up. You know, like I have my other, this like seasons and this like random box set stuff up on there. I have my 10 case of you know, Terminator 2 DVD, and of course just more of my TV show stuff. Doogie Howser and Different Strokes being some of my favorite ones, and you know, just going down and everything like that. Just I was trying to put stuff in order and, you know, certain things. And these white bookcases right here are like the oldest ones we have. They kind of like, you know, have good memories for me and everything like that. And of course we move on over to the other TV show one. I don't know what I'm doing with these right now. I'm keeping them for sure. I love Roseanne, but like I was like doing stuff and organizing things and I forgot about them being up here. And of course I have like the M section over here, like the Man Show, Mary Schroeder and Martin, all that kind of stuff, Nip Tuck, the Oz, and all that kind of stuff. And when it comes down to the bottom over here, I kind of had to like double stack them and like put like the W's, and like if you go like back there, you see like the Simpsons and everything like that, because I was trying to condense stuff so we can get rid of that bookcase over there. But I'm pretty much done, you know, taking up all those DVDs off the floor and out of those bags. And this bookcase right here has, you know, DVDs, you know, sideways and double stacked a little bit towards the bottom, because there's, you know, they're all like this in the back, and of course this, you know, with a row of stuff right there. And of course this is, you know, more, here's some like stuff I'm gonna get rid of, you know, after I was going through some things. And just, you know, another stack, you know, bookcase full of stuff. Well guys, I'm finally done with all that reorganizing and putting stuff back. It was a crazy week and a half of trying to do all that and work and different events and different stuff like that, but I just decided to document the craziness of a hoarder's life when it comes to my DVD and Blu-ray collection, because as you can tell, I have too much shit when it comes to movies, DVDs, Blu-rays, and all that kind of stuff. And that was just all the stuff that you saw in this video. Well, just all the stuff that's downstairs in the living room. It doesn't count all the stuff that's in my room here and everything like that, like my horror collection, kung fu collection, and just random Blu-rays and DVDs and, you know, all my signed stuff up there. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys would like to see me make a video on all my signed, you know, DVDs, Blu-rays, and all that kind of stuff. I might be doing that in the future. If you guys, you know, give this video thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below if you want me to do so. But so far, guys, I'm tired. I'm over it. I kind of want to lay down and chill out and watch TV now. But give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys all next time.